A group of 13 nursing students from the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University went to the island nation of St. Lucia, located in the West Indies region of the Caribbean Sea. St. Lucia is a small island, roughly 27 miles long and 14 miles wide. The island was fought over between the British and French for more than 200 years, with St. Lucia declaring its independence within the British Commonwealth in 1979. The vast majority of the citizens of St. Lucia are descendants of African slaves brought to the island by the British slave trade. The island's largest economic sector is tourism, with many resorts scattered across the island. St. Lucia is currently a developing country with many people living near or below the poverty line. During our stay, we collaborated with global volunteers and the local school systems to work with the youth of Anse, Raye, a fishing community struggling with poverty and unemployment.
They need to be getting some form of work, because most of them, they idle and there is nothing much in the community for them. I wish there was a little bit more activity going on in the community, like people going to work, but you find less people going to work in the community.
The community of Anse Raye is majority Catholic and acts with Benedictine values. Therefore, we were able to seamlessly implement and utilize our Benedictine values as well. The locals exemplified the principles of hospitality and awareness of God. We incorporated and utilized community living and respect for persons during our stay. We brought these values into the C.A.R.E program of Anse Raye in an attempt to create a comfortable and inclusive space.
Well, the C.A.R.E program started over 20 years ago. And the basis of the program is basically to help marginalized young people take advantage of their lives and destiny. And we do that through what we call the Spices program, where we do a holistic approach. So we help them develop spiritually, physically, intellectually, creatively, emotionally, and socially. So we take care of the whole body. We do also do this through our self-awareness program. This is where they get to know themselves better. And we start from the inception in their mother's womb until the stage that they are right now. So they get a better understanding of themselves and how they go through certain changes and trials in their lives and how to deal and cope with it. Especially our young men, they need male figures, because a lot of the young people who attend the institution here, they don't have father figures at home. So this is what is lacking, and that's why we have a lot of issues with our males, I think, because of the lack of the role models.
Go one more, please. Go. 7. 8. 9. One more.
I will say that the role model is very poor, because sometimes they do what their parents do, and their parents themselves, they need some form of self-awareness, and that is the reason why they cannot bring their children up in a better way.
As we learned from the faculty, one of the primary needs of these children was a role model in their lives. As nursing students, we are taught the importance of listening to the community's needs rather than assuming them. We tailored our teaching approach to focus on role modeling through good morals and values. At the beginning of our stay, we taught the children math and reading skills. As the week progressed, however, we learned of their situations, some of which were and are currently without a home. After further research through the Government of St. Lucia's website, we found that 48% of children don't live with their biological father. We then sought to teach them morals and values that can be further applied to their lives for weeks, months, and hopefully years ahead of them. We emphasized discipline, respect for others, respect for themselves, as well as listening and integrity.
So that drinking the water. So I can bring that home.
Bring the rest home.
No, put it all in there.
We did this by developing meaningful connections through games and getting to know the kids. We shared about our day at the beginning of every class, and above all, we made class something they looked forward to coming to. For example, we spent a couple days building a robot, which most of them were eager to come back and finish the following day. When they completed it and got everything working, they had such a huge sense of accomplishment. We hope that that can drive future endeavors in them later in their lives.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I love working with C.A.R.E. It's not about the money, it's about the children.